Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Eastern Kentuckians spent their 4th of July celebrating our nation's independence. And one Eastern Kentucky city held a unique contest for the first time on Tuesday. We'll have more on who took home top honors.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning to you, 4:59. Brandon Robinson along, giving you the news, the weather. We got it all covered for you today. We're going to be seeing again a fairly nice start as you head back to work, but there is some patchy fog. So let's begin with weather this morning, and you'll see that out there in pretty good form. Anything less than 5 miles on this map, which is several locations. There's more folks that are above that threshold, or excuse me, below that threshold than are above it this morning on the map. So again, just be careful out there. Again, we take a look at see what's going on when it comes to cameras around the region. WYMT Studios camera acting up there for just a minute, but it's foggy out there. Buffalo Mountain, you can see it down there in the valley. Jenkins, Moorhead, Pikeville, and then London Corbin, all seeing just a touch of fog as you start your day today. Mild out there, 60s and 70s out there this morning. 62 in Clintwood, 63 in Wise, but 71 in Jackson and Monticello, 70 Jacksboro and Prestonsburg this morning. Out the door forecast features a mix of sun and clouds today. Warm temperatures, about 88 for a daytime high. Hazy, hot, and humid, and cannot rule out a stray chance for a passing shower or storm as we head into the heat of the day this afternoon. Back over to news. We begin this morning with some of the celebrations that took place across the region on Tuesday. The city of Harlan hosted its 6th annual Fourth Fest. Thousands of people came out to participate in the festivities. Harlan Tourist and Convention Commission Executive Director Brandon Pennington says if you live nearby or far away, it's always a good time. Visit the city of Harlan.
Whether you're a local, whether you're a visitor, it's a great opportunity to come down and experience Harlan. You know, we do have a lot of locals that do come out for the event, but we also have a ton of visitors who come in for the 4th of July, and it's just a great way to connect them to our community, and you know, for them to come down, experience our downtown, and see our beautiful mountains, and then also have a good time at the festival.
There was a parade, several musical guests, and the festival ended with a fireworks show. Pennington says they hope it will continue to grow next year for number 7. In far eastern Kentucky, the city of Pikeville hosted its annual Independence Day celebration yesterday, inviting folks downtown for fun, food, and fireworks. With music on Main Street and booths and food vendors scattered throughout town, organizers say the event had a little something for everyone. People filled the streets and park throughout the day, leading up to the fire department's fireworks display last night at dark.
Well, that's all thanks to our great mayor, Jimmy Carter, and of course, our Pikeville Fire Department, who are the guys who are really putting it on the line, getting these out there and making them as beautiful as they always are.
And the event brought a magician to the stage for the first time this year. Robert says it was a way to give a more kid-centric entertainment to the community. Back here in Hazard, the city of Hazard kicked off its 4th festivities yesterday morning with a fish fry. The tradition goes back several years, was held at the picnic shelter next to City Hall. Officials say it was a time for the community to come out and celebrate our nation with food and fellowship, but it meant even more to those who have served our country.
They are so thankful for people looking at them as being a hero, but they look at everybody else as being heroes instead.
Gregory says this was the first time for the veterans to be back at the fish fry in 3 years, and the city was happy to have them. Now, the 4th festivities in Hazard included something that was held for the first time ever, a hot dog eating contest. Contestants competed by seeing who could eat the most hot dogs, with one man taking home a key to the city, and he's going to be a familiar face. Many folks came out to see the contest, as one of our former colleagues here at WYMT, Mr. Nathan Little, ended up coming up on top. He was able to eat 13 hot dogs in just 10 minutes. Also on Tuesday night, members of one Eastern Kentucky community renamed a park in honor of their former longtime mayor. Whitesburg's Riverside Park became James Wiley Craft Memorial Park. The dedication happened a little more than 2 years after the mayor's death following a battle with bladder cancer. Current Whitesburg Mayor Tiffany Craft told spectators at the annual celebration the idea for the name change came from his son, Letcher Circuit Judge Jimmy Craft. The nice weather led to some crowds on the lake yesterday. Lucy Bryson joined some of them on Lake Cumberland to see how they celebrated our nation's birthday.
You know, the lake is kind of like synonymous with 4th of July and getting out and enjoying America.
It's America's birthday today, making her 247 years old. And it doesn't come as a shock to anyone that business is booming at Lee's Ford Marina. General Manager Jimmy Hamilton says the celebration has been extended throughout the weekend.
Most people down here have taken a big 5-day extended weekend, so where 4th of July fell on a Tuesday, it's like perfect for that.
The parking lot is packed more than usual on a typical weekday in July, and that's all because the 4th of July fell on a Tuesday.
And although some get to take that extra weekend, for the staff at the marina, it's the busiest weekend of their year.
Our staff is a little worn out today. They've been hoofing it up till midnight and back up and here at 7:30 in the morning for 5-6 days straight.
For many, Independence Day celebrations are coming to an end rather than starting.
It will be a little bit of an exit day today, for people that, back to reality, got to go back to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a big day regardless.
But for one member of the staff, 9-year-old Trip Hamilton, his vacation is just beginning after a successful week of work.
I think I'm excited to get out on a boat and just enjoy it because I've been seeing so many people just so happy. So I think on the 4th of July, I think it's finally time to go out.
In Pulaski County, Lucy Bryson, WKYT.
In other news, Berea is getting ready for its annual craft festival this weekend. More than 110 artists will come together in Madison County for the 42nd year of the event. Participants are traveling from 15 states. From paintings to pottery, organizers say there will be something for everyone.
We're really fortunate to have a wide variety. So we still see a lot of the traditional art, the basket weaving, the fabric dyeing, the blacksmithing, things like that. But then you have all of these new great artists that are sort of coming out of the woodwork, bringing things that we've never seen before.
The festival runs Friday through Sunday at the historic Indian Fort Theater. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, police say 2 suspects are in custody after a deadly shooting Monday night in Philadelphia. And the forecast is going to stay hot, mainly dry and humid today, but some changes are on the way. I'll tell you about them in about 3 minutes.